Hello everyone, it's Mark and welcome back. In this video, I'm here to educate you about the Baker Act and specifically the threat. And what I mean by that is, every once in a while we get a call from somebody who says, I just want, my loved one's been detained. I want you to write them a nasty letter and threaten them. Or I want you to call over there and threaten them. First of all, it's completely unethical to make a quote threat to a Baker Act facility, or for that matter, anybody else. So if you're looking just to make a threat because you think it'll save you a few dollars, I'm not the right lawyer for you. This is not the right firm for you. I'm sure there's other lawyers out there who'll do it, but it won't be me. Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you send the facility a nasty letter, in my experience, you know what's happening to that letter? It's going right in the garbage, because that sending a quote threatening letter tells the facility you ain't serious, right? And when I say you, I mean the lawyer. And the client. They're not serious about getting the person out because they're sending them a silly letter thinking, oh, I know, I'll just threaten them. So I don't do that either. And so, well, I know there are some of my colleagues who do it on the quote cheap because they think a letter's going to get it done. Not me. Okay, I've had a family member Baker Act and I know what this feels like. I think at this point we have represented close to 700 other families, and I know what works and I know what doesn't work. This is, as somebody who was bullied as a kid, I know what works against a bully. This works against a bully. And what I mean by that is either you're going to walk away and say, well, I'll just let it be and see what happens and hope for the best, or you're going to walk up to the bully and you're going to punch him in the face. And if he doesn't go down after the first shot, you're going to keep hitting him until he goes down. So I don't make threats, okay? If you're coming to me, it's because I'm going to punch him in the face, and I'm going to keep punching until they go down. And the way to do that is to file something, is to drag them into court. And not only drag them into court, but if it's necessary to have a hearing, being willing to go into court in front of a judge and make them prove their case. Okay, now as a former prosecutor, and I've done defense work, I've probably tried close to 200 jury trials, including capital murder. So I got no problem going to court and whipping up on these Baker Act facilities. The other lawyers in my office are also very skilled trial lawyers. So again, we'll travel to go, to deal with the situation and whoop up on the Baker Act facilities and their nefarious and unethical doctors who file these ridiculous cases. But if you're looking for someone to quote, make a threat, not me. And beside the fact, why would I make a threat and just now tip off the facility that I'm planning to fight? Why would I show my hand? Because you know what happens when you make a threat? Beside the fact it's probably going to get ignored, and if it's a letter, it's going in the garbage. Now you've told the facility you might be willing to fight. Oh, okay, well then if they're willing to fight or maybe willing to fight, you know what we should do? Well, number one, we should document the file so we really build a good case against this person, even if what we're putting in there isn't the truth. And two, I know, just for shits and giggles, we'll file a petition for placement, even if we're not planning to go ahead with the hearing, because we know that the court has to set a hearing within 5 days. So maybe we get another 5 days for free, just because somebody threatened us. How about that? So no threats. Either do or don't do. Either fight or don't fight. Either strike or walk away. That's my 2 cents on, quote, the threat. In any event, if you've got any questions or comments, please post them. I read all of the questions and comments that get posted, and I normally respond within 24 hours. So I appreciate if you could do that. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.